Angelique, girl, all you have is a logo? That's it?
Yeah.
That's it? Where is your Instagram page? You be like, well, I didn't even get to say good morning yet, but okay. But it's like when you have so many people with so much passion and so much knowledge and wisdom, it's like all that comes together. It's like, hold on, you come out and I'm like, oh, okay. So when you gonna put up a YouTube video? And then she be like, and Tiffany, we gonna do a podcast.
Yeah.
Tathia, when you gonna finally pass the test? It's like.
To be fair, it literally goes like that. So we'll start off something like, matter of fact, okay, so real quick, you with it today? Like, we can do it right now, real quick. It will literally look a little bit like this. I'll be talking.
Caught us in the middle of our sisters chat. This is what we normally do in our sisters chat. We just talk about just random things. These are my sisters. I'm Ernie, and welcome to my channel. And this
I'm Tiffany. I am her sister, obviously.
I'm her sister.
I'm hers, and I'm hers.
And I'm hers.
But I am a podcaster, a life coach, and a motivational speaker. I am a mother of 2 and married to my one and only her brother, Mr.
Anyway, hi, I'm Angelique. I am a makeup artist. I am, I wouldn't call myself a hairstylist because I just make wigs. I am a mother of 1 newborn, and I also have a husband that we are newly married to.
Ooh. Well, it's your girl Tia with Allstar Marketing. I am single, but I do have 2 children, 9 and 13, and I am also a sister.
Oh, I'm their sisters.
Bad.
We're related in some type of way.
We're related. They're married to she's married to my brother, and I've adopted them as my sisters.
Adopted?
No.
We adopted you. To you.
Wow.
And I've actually found out that I have a slew of sisters, and one other sister I am close to is Rebecca. But here, these are my sisters. I consider them as blood. I really do. Yeah. And we are pretty tight. Every day we call each other to motivate each other. I lived in this area, and I would drive an hour to work, and they will stay on the line with me, video chatting me and keeping me awake pretty much the drive, because you guys know I'm a nurse, I'm a night nurse, and working in ICU. So it's hard coming home and then driving an hour home and falling asleep. So the conversations that we have is so tight and keep me awake, and I'm so grateful for my sisters. So these are my sisters. And I decided to have this channel to just have a normal chat that we chat. We usually chat every single day.
It's a VIP.
So this is just a snippet of what we chat about. We've already been trying our blue bottle wine.
Yes.
We've had a sip of the blue bottle wine, and they all enjoyed it. It's
Who finished it?
It's a Moscato. You guys, I have a 10-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old stepson, and I'm engaged to be married. COVID-19 has pushed the wedding date back several times, so I might just go to the courthouse.
Same, because I was over. I said, well, let me just put this in.
Yeah, she just got married.
But it looked like what I've been saying the whole time. Just collect these coins as gifts and go on a vacation.
That's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we went to Universal Studios, and I'm like, you know what? We about to do something every 3 months. Like, we got to go somewhere. We got to do something adventurous.
Can I tell you guys? Okay, so they don't even know that me and my fiance, we are actually going out of town this weekend to Stone Mountain. To Stone Mountain.
Hold on, cut.
Wait, she knew this is funny. We all give her the look.
So, you guys, I tell my sisters everything. And so I literally, on the way here, was discussing with my fiance that he keeps saying we need a vacation. We really do. We keep pushing back vacations. What was for? And he was like, well, what you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. But a coworker of mine took her daughter for her birthday, who's 4, to Atlanta. This was just discussed, y'all. We just discussed this.
We did.
We did.
We don't do well with new information.
We don't like that. We don't like surprises, as you guys.
I just want to say, whenever I slide to my little favorite vacation spot, no one needs to say anything to me anymore.
Listen,
because
Tathia, we know
that.
Tathia went on vacation because she answered the phone with sunglasses, driving like this. What y'all doing? Tathia was never out of bed at 6. So what is you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What city are you in, Tia? Where are you?
You
She has shades on, big behind glasses on.
You know, for real this time, I'm gonna go buy me some shades. So that way, when everybody put their shades on, I'm gonna just put it on. I want to be in the loop. Okay, so go ahead, finish.
To be honest,
Finish telling the daisies about your trip. You ain't tell us.
We literally just talked about it on our way here before I came here. So I did have a game plan, and we discussed earlier what we were going to do in our conversation. But
Y'all gonna play games and stuff
right now. So we're going to go to Stone Mountain. We looked it up, and he texted me the information. It costs $20 a person, and even we went to Georgia Aquarium years ago. If you guys went to a previous vlog, you can see that me and my sister Tiffany did go to Georgia, and we went to the Georgia Aquarium.
Y'all just love going out. Hold on.
Put your cup out, right?
The Georgia Aquarium.
You want to go out? You like to go out? Yeah.
I know y'all like.
No, I know y'all playing.
Just went out.
So Universal. Nah.
I went by myself with my man. I ain't taking nobody.
Oh, so look, I'm trying to go with my man to.
But everybody knew.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all now.
Okay,
We just talked about it. We just talked about it.
All right,
lately.
fair enough. She's okay.
We just talked about it. Y'all could come.
Now I don't even want to go. What time y'all going?
We don't know. We just were talking about
First
it.
We don't need your charity.
First of all, Stone Mountain. There's no mountains in Florida.
In Georgia. That's what we're going.
Okay.
Wow.
We're going to Atlanta.
First of all, you could drop us off at somebody's house that we know.
We're going to Georgia, and we were like, let's just find a weekend because we've been really like. The COVID has been stressing us out a lot.
Yeah.
My guy's a truck driver. He's not even home during the week. I have my kids. I'm watching them, and sometimes, they can be, they want to get out. They have cabin fever too. So a way for us to do it is let's just hop in the car and go. My sister, she knows that I'm a get up and go person. She know I don't hesitate to catch a plane and fly out. Y'all know I don't hesitate at all in a heartbeat. Me and Diana grab a suitcase. I got Max's suitcases, pack it up, and we're literally right by the airport. So it's not going to be hard for us to just get up and go. And I learned about Frontier and Spirit Airlines and all these different companies. Thank you to my coworkers because they be knowing. And they don't want to hear. They playing the. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm so glad
like to randomly get in the car and go.
Right, I would like to send somebody card. I mean, he can stay home and watch the kids, and we all go out.
I'm serious.
I think Jean's a little tired of being.
I was talking about Alex. We just like, hey Alex, we came to visit.
Welcome
and
home. And
Look,
as
right.
soon as he falls asleep,
He'll be
he's like,
Gotcha.
And let's go.
What she thought? He was like, what she? Is he want to let me go to sleep?
Every time he closes,
But yeah, so that's pretty much how I am and my sisters. We have been, I can say this, that we have been trying out restaurants a lot, and we've been doing it. Me and Tiffany were doing it in the beginning, probably a year and a half ago, where we just visit restaurants, and then we included our other two sisters to join us. Y'all did include, y'all kind of joined.
Y'all became more available.
Yes,
We forced ourselves.
they forced themselves
we
in.
pushed our big toe in the door and said, you know what?
We don't like y'all.
I like
going out.
Wow. I like chicken wings.
Wow.
So what the deal was, we will find a new restaurant, and each person will be the one to pay for the food at the restaurant. And we haven't done it in a while. The last time, let's talk about it.
Everybody did not buy that country crabs. Y'all have your crabs. Y'all eat crabs.
You right. She did.
She came through.
That was my child support money. Say something.
Because I did was like, okay, Angelique, how much do I send you? And she's like, nah, I got you. I was like,
Oh, that's true.
she remember? So I was like, okay.
I was helping because it was coronavirus time. So I was like,
Yeah.
I was helping we would all eat together. But Tiffany was, she was working from home. And Ariane was praying
I don't know.
from home.
I don't know why we need to have this discussion, but let's do it now real quick. I have a job.
She had a job
I work.
from home.
And just like doctors,
To you.
and just like doctors, they don't like it when you come in there with your Googled information and try to speed up the process. I have a job where it looks easy, but I did my time. So I have a job. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Don't treat me like that.
So can I ask the question that everybody's been asking? I have a couple questions that, I've seen people ask. How did the sister chat come about?
Oh, that is a question that everyone
we didn't just force ourselves into that one.
We kind of
wow.
Eat them up.
Once upon a time, one petty led to the other. Who want to answer that? No,
I could say that it kind of pushed. It kind of. I feel like it started when I started driving home and falling asleep, and I'm like, y'all, we need to talk. We need to something. And it kind of went into that direction, I think. And then it was every day. Every time I went to work, we would be on the chat. And then when I wasn't at work, we were chatting and we would gossip and we would laugh and we would bring up news and
I don't gossip, honey.
We gossip. Oh.
I don't gossip.
Actually, it started way before that too. I want to say the birth of the Sistas chat was a little bit after Jordan was born. Let me tell you why.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ermion would go to work and then she would stop at the hospital with me. Mm-hmm. And then at a certain time, every morning, Tia would call. Mm-hmm. And then for whatever reason, as soon as I'm done with Tia, 20 minutes later, and remember, you guys wasn't even living together.
Right.
Angelique would call me. So I was in the hospital, not moving, but I spent half the morning talking to her. Then I would spend another moment talking to Tia, another moment talking. And then one day it was just like, just the three of us. And then it was just the three of us. And then just the two of us. And then it was just like, you know what, bump that.
Yeah,
all of us.
Yeah.
So me being in a hospital, I think what
I can agree with that. Yeah.
The Sistas chat.
Because to me, it was me driving. Like, every time I talked to them, it was me driving to work or coming from work. So that kind of makes sense.
Next question. So how did your spouse feel about us being so close?
Mine's is okay with it. He kind of pushes the sisterhood.
You're speaking that into existence.
Yeah.
Come on. Woo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think on Gene's aspect, and we would probably have to ask him, but I think he kind of appreciated us getting closer because he works 2 hours away. Yeah. So just knowing that there's someone to lean on, like for him, I think he wants more leaning, if anything, but he likes the fact that we lean on each other and there was that to lean on. Like he didn't have to worry too much being so far away. So I think that's what he was looking at.
Well, with Alex,
questions.
with Alex, I see that his personality is he's a clingy type person. So I would actually give him the attention all the time, and then I'm like, I got to talk to my sister. I got to get him a sister's chat. And he's like, well, but what about me? And I'm like, I just gave you all my time. Just now, can I get my sister's time? So I slowly stepped back a little bit, like, y'all, I gotta go. I cut back a little bit and
we try to look.
My normal.
This is us respecting her space.
Yeah. So it was a moment where I'm not really a big, like, I don't get into everybody. I don't have a lot of friends like that. I'm very social. I have a lot of associates, but I don't have a lot of friends, you know, and I look at my sisters as these are my best friends. And when you're telling me that, you know, you need more of my attention, which your spouse is supposed to be your best friend as well, and I know I'm supposed to share my time with him. So I began to, let me pull back away from my sisters a little bit. Let me give them some space.
I hope he could
And then he became. And so I slowly stepped back a little bit from my sisters. I'm like, y'all gotta go, or I missed a chat. So he could see I'm giving him his attention. But then I became to where I was enclosed, and I'm like, I ain't got nobody to talk to. I need to talk to my sisters. But then he's looking at him like, well, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? I'm like, oh, I'm good. And I'm like, he didn't see at the time where I'm like, where I feel a release when I talk to my sisters, because I know it's going to go to their ears and that's it. Right. And when he got to a point where he's like, okay, I can't break this shell that she has. No, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't because there's a different type of relationship I have with them.
The call is different because it's like, all of us, we know each other on a level where transparent. Like, if she's under the white blanket and it's after 8:30, we're like, did you go to work last night? We literally ask that. Did you go to work last night? No. Why are you still in bed?
Yeah.
Or if Tia has her bonnet still on, we're like, are you okay?
Okay?
You need to talk? Or if Angelique, if she doesn't have her makeup on, we're like, okay, so you woke up with attitude. What's your problem?
This is very true.
Honestly, for me and Trey, at first, he wasn't more so like with it. He kind of felt like, okay, like what you tell him, like you tell him my business, stuff like that. But I mean,
yes,
I am.
She does.
I think where he really learned that how much that I need you guys, or like how much we need each other.
He realized he was like,
it was for my pregnancy. It was like during my pregnancy, I was like evil, and there was times when he would call my sisters for me.
It didn't change.
I'm nice. I really had to learn that he saw how like I was with you guys and how you guys can be able to talk to me when I got attitude. Like, oh, you went in today. Oh, we all got attitudes there. Let's all make the Angelique face.
I'm not like that.
So it's kind of like it's like he kind of figured like, nah, she needs to like they can do things that I can't. They can calm her down. They know her. They know how to fix her attitude. They know how to check her and make her look stupid when she needs to look stupid. Like you guys, I don't want to say I need y'all, but it's like you guys helped me grow up so much. Like from where I was at to now, it's like I learned how to not only speak up. Thank you. I learned not only to speak up, but I learned how to take in what people have to say about me. I had this wall up, like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I don't want to hear what you have to say. And it's like, I really had to learn from all of them. Like, they had to break down the walls that not a lot of people could. And I can tell you guys things that I would not say before. You guys really brought the real me out because it was like, I always had a wall against people, and I was kind of quiet, and I was rude, and I was just this person, but now I can be myself, and I feel comfortable, and it's like, if my sister ain't there, I ain't going. Like, y'all going? Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't going there. Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's all right.
Like, who all over there?
Because it's a sense of safe. It's like a safe place.
Yes.
It's a security, to know that you have people that no matter what have your back, no matter what is not judging you in a negative way or not, criticizing you. They're there for you. No matter what, you can be yourself. You can make a mistake and know that they're going to correct me because they love me, not because of any, malicious thoughts or anything like that. So
all want to see
we're a safe place for each other. And I'm just going to say it. If you don't have that, I'm sorry for you. You really got to get that.
Can we edit
definitely,
that one out?
Definitely.
Can we edit that part out?
But no. But here's the other thing too, like, keep in mind, it was something that we had to work on. Yeah. We have literally you could see, we have 4 different personalities. Mm-hmm. We each have our moment where it's like, what do you say, Army? I can leave all of this. We each had that. We had all of this. Like, we had to speed up the whole sisterhood part where as sisters you grow up in the house. There's days you don't like each other, you don't want to talk to each other, you have an attitude, you don't care. But it was just a matter of someone being there and they're like, okay, I know yesterday you didn't like me, but today you're dealing with me.
Right. Yeah.
So like for me, that was the main thing. Like there'll be days like, bump that, I don't like Ermi today. I ain't talking to her. And then the very next day, Ermi pops up and like, give me your kids, we going out. And I just like the fact that we can move on.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Yeah, I think I don't hold grudges really. Yeah. I really don't. You can say whatever to me till your face turn blue and I'm like, okay, I'm about to go get this money. I'm about to go pay this bill. Mm-hmm. Life will go on. Either you're gonna stay mad, just be mad, or get over it. Because I'm over it.
I think that's the biggest lesson we all have with each other is that we weren't afraid to tell each other, okay, this is not okay.
Yes,
you need to fix that. It shows you like you need someone who's gonna hold you accountable for your actions.
And that's growth.
And it's hard sometimes. It's a hard pill to swallow, especially for me, because it was like, well, I don't care. I'm gonna be like this, but it's like everybody's like, no, you can't. And it was like, I think I'm so like happy I had you guys during my whole pregnancy. I don't know how y'all dealt with me. Like, I hear all the stories like hanging up on y'all and just being rude. It was kind of like,
oh my goodness. I'm like, yo, this hang up so.
It was not
Angelique. Somebody pissed off Angelique.
I don't even remember it. That's the thing.
There was one time Angelique hung up the phone. Oh God! All three of us, like, we stayed on the phone, like, so what just happened? Is she gonna come back on the line and say it was an accident? I left the blanket. She on the blanket. What just happened? She was like, I don't know. I don't care today. And I'm like, no, this is not okay. This is immaturity.
We have to talk to her.
Oh my God.
And she would dip for like 2 days. Yeah. Nobody heard from her.
And then when I finally answered the chat, oh, okay. Thought you think about it. Oh, okay. It's like, you back.
So welcome back.
Every out of her blanket. Oh.
So we gonna talk about this.
Tiffany goes, okay. So that's what I'm like.
And the sad part, she come in knowing she was wrong.
Yeah.
Because she come in with an attitude like,
all know. We all know. Yeah, when we hit that moment, like, okay. And then the other parts too is when we strip off, I don't know, for me in my head, this is what we do. We strip off sisterhood and then we become teachers, or we become pretty much what we need for that day. We don't know which one of us needed it, but it's like, nah, you're gonna get up, you're gonna make this money, you're gonna nah, you ain't sleeping in bed all day.
Right.
And before you know it, we all out the bed like, you right.
Let me be my face.
About me. You right. I need to be right.
I'm over here gluing my wig down. I'm gonna look good today.
Literally today. I was like, dang, Tiff. Like,
work.
okay, Tiffany, I'm getting up. Mind you, I chug because I work overnight, so I usually take NyQuil or some type of melatonin to go to sleep. And I literally did that 10 minutes before Tiffany called me. And after her conversation, I was like, okay, I ain't even sleepy. I'm going to press through this sleepness I feel for the medicine. And I got to go clean up and let me get my book, write my notes for this thing tonight. It made me be like, get past that.
With the sisters chat, I can honestly say it teaches you to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Fix your face, because I'm going to say, all right, Ermion, do something with your face. Tiffany, your hair look crazy. Tathia.
right now.
Tathia, come on now, do better. You know, you got a little crust on your lips. Let's do this. Let's fix this.
And you know what? It kind
Never
of reminded me
does
of,
my
remember
lips
the
have
other
crust.
Remember, I don't know what got into me a couple of years ago when I just like felt like everybody needed to understand self-care and getting themselves together.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that kind of really pushed it. Like y'all can't be going.
She had me going
outside.
through my underwear drawer.
Oh my God. Petty with it too. She was like, there's no such thing as favorite panties. You throw them suckers
No,
away.
what made me cry was if your panties are over 2 years old, you got a problem with me. This is rude. This is so rude.
It was to the point, literally, like in the mail one day, like I think Ermion sent that message like on a Sunday or a Saturday. On God, Jean delivered Victoria's Secret panties to the house, and it was like a bag full of panties. We're talking 25 Victoria's Secret. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about going, but I didn't go. And then I was like, look, Ernie, she was like, yeah, just in case you forgot, I called him and let him know he need to buy. I was like,
Ernie had me in the store like this. Okay, cuz.
Right. And how old is your toothbrush? It's only been 7 months.
She would never get a chance.
Dollar
to
Tree
like
is
this
right
again.
there. There's no reason for your toothbrush.
I'll be talking
to
to Chad. I'll be
7
talking to Chad like, I said, did you have a toothbrush when we was at Tathia house some time ago? Yeah. Why do you still have that? I was like 7-8 months ago. Let's go buy you a toothbrush. I didn't think toothbrush expires. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you.
But that really kind of made me be like, almost we can't look the way we look. We can't walk. So this is before my guy. This is before Angelique met her husband. This is for all of us, and it was a moment where I'm like, well, we're not getting it because we're not going out. We're not getting it because we don't look the part. Yeah. Look how you want to. Ain't no man gonna walk up to you knowing that you don't smell. You got, and women, we all have body odor. You got to know your level of your
It's
okay.
like such
You
a
are
level of
It's
everybody pouring into each other.
It's all about.
That's one thing about
all
people. I hope people don't understand like the deepness of the sisters chat. It's not just, oh girl, let me give you the tea. Let me tell you this. It's like Angelique, girl. All you have is a logo. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Where is your Instagram page? You be like, well, I didn't even get to say good morning yet, but okay. But it's like when you have so many people with so much passion and so much knowledge and wisdom, it's like all that comes together. It's like, hold on, you come out and I'm like, oh, okay. So when you gonna put up a YouTube video? And then she be like, and Tiffany, we gonna do a podcast. Yeah. Tathia, when you gonna finally pass the test? It's like.
To be fair, it literally goes like that. So we'll start off something like, matter of fact, okay, so real quick, you with it today? Like, we can do it right now, real quick. It will literally look a little bit like this. I'll be talking to myself and I'll be like, you know what, yeah, you guys, I had a dream that this happened or that happened. And then as I'm speaking about it, I'm telling what I think it means. And the next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, because we're going to get this money. And then and then Tia comes out and goes, y'all just going to have to meet me on my jet. Well, how you going to get the jet if you ain't going to go take, did you schedule that test yet? Ooh. And she's like, I need a pause. So, you know, it's FaceTime, so you pause it. So you're like, you know what, bump that. I'm switching the screen. I'm not even talking right. And then it was like, oh, okay. And the next thing you know, after I say, okay, well, when are you taking the test? And then Ermi was like, yeah, I guess maybe I'm just going to have to wait to buy my house until, you know, and da-da-da. And then Angelique was like, well, I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess we could just all live together under one house, just, you know, check the check. And then, I went to school again. So I went to school again. Like, you guys, I signed up. I'm taking a test on Friday.
That's all we need to hear. Anyway.
Or Angelique, she'll look really good. And we're like, oh, wow. Okay, that's how your face is? All right, how many pictures you posted?
So who makes you beat it?
Who makes you beat? Who gave you a shout out?
And I'll say something like, if you beat one more face for free.
Oh my God. I used to beat so many faces for free. And like so many people, and I'm not going to say no names, so many people were coming and like, oh, can you beat my face? And my sisters really got on me like, wait, you beat how many faces for free? Oh, okay, don't do that again. So when people came to me, hey, to keep in my face, he has to be $50. They looking at me like, what? Yeah, I have to charge you now because I have to know my worth. And then people are looking at me like, well, where's she getting that from? It's like, yeah, you guys can say that, like, okay, you know, once you tell people that you're charging them, you know, when it was free, my beats were good. You could beat to the gods. Right. But when it was time to pay, it was like, oh, her beat is like everybody else. Yeah, it's basic.
It's basic.
It's this. But then, you know, I started to learn my worth. Every time my beats get better, I'm charging you more. When I look at my sister's face, I go, dang, I already did good on that.
You did.
Boom. I'm just charging you extra $10. Now my beats went to $65. Now we're going up or more. Because it's like, I'm learning and I'm growing. And, you know, people not going to believe in me. And some people ask me, well, you beat your sister's face for free. I'm not beating that face for free, first of all. Mm-mm. I'm testing my makeup out on them. They have went through the eyebrows.
I have paid to get my face too.
Right. Yeah, but I have tested out so many makeup looks on my sisters, and they would rock my beats even if they look crazy. They would rock my beats.
She lying.
I've never looked crazy.
Well, I have seen the beats, and I'm like, dang, I wish I could do better.
So you'll critique yourself.
Yeah, so I would look at her face, and I'm like, dang, I could have done so much better. And I learned from that. So I'm not saying where they look crazy, but I'm saying, like, compared to the old makeup I used to do and looking at your makeup yesterday, I'm like...
Yeah, your makeup looks great.
I was looking fire.
It's all about support, and we just 100% support each other. Yeah, and we definitely want to see everyone go to their full potential.
So I purchased my sister's shirts. Whoop, whoop. My friend Kawanda Ford Brown made these shirts. Her company made these shirts. Is Black women are dope. Period. So I just want to thank you for making these shirts for us. And we will give you a shout out on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love it. It's so beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, so her company is Tailor Made Shirts. boutique and custom design. So we give you a shout out, Kawana. Thank you so much.
And
she is prompt. She is very prompt with her orders. She give it to me. I think I ordered it on a Friday. It was here by Sunday. So I want to thank you. Because I know it's not easy to make shirts in great quantity. And they can find
you are very possessive sometimes.
Am I? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. She gonna go. Oh, okay.
No. Gonna let everybody.
Wow.
Wow. Well, tune in next time.
Like,
follow, and subscribe. Woo!
Thank you, guys.
I'm single.